getting $500,000 plus clients consistently isn't about fancy dinner seminars, cold calling, or even referrals. The fastest growing advisory firms today are using a completely different approach, one that's transforming how affluent clients find their advisors. The traditional ways of getting high net worth clients are becoming harder every day. Think about it. Spending thousands on dinner seminars, endless hours of cold calling, waiting for referrals that may or may not come. But there's a fundamental shift happening in how affluent prospects find and choose their advisors. This presentation will show exactly how to implement a digital marketing system that consistently attracts qualified prospects who are actively looking for financial guidance. This isn't theory or fluff. These are proven strategies that are working right now in today's market. The most effective strategy right now is a three-part educational marketing funnel. First, it starts with educational content on Facebook. But here's the key. These aren't typical financial advisor ads. The content speaks to prospects' biggest fears about retirement: sequence of returns risk, running out of money, and protecting their nest egg in volatile markets. The second piece is what makes this really work. Instead of trying to get people to schedule right away, bridge them to educational video content. Think about it. Would anyone immediately book a meeting just from seeing an ad? Of course not. But spending 10 minutes watching valuable content that teaches something important about protecting retirement? Much more likely. Here's what makes this approach so powerful. It meets prospects where they are in their decision-making journey. Most advisors make the mistake of trying to get married on their first date. They run ads saying, book a call to discuss your retirement. But that's not how high net worth individuals make decisions. Instead, the approach starts by addressing immediate concerns. For example, an effective ad might say, did you know that retiring at the wrong time could cut your retirement income by 50%? Watch this 10-minute video to understand why. This positions the advisor as an educator first, not a salesperson. The key is making educational content so valuable that prospects actually want to watch it. Not just teasing information, providing real insights that make people think, wow, I never knew that. This builds credibility and trust before asking for anything in return. Understanding why this approach works is crucial. Today's affluent prospects are sophisticated and skeptical of traditional sales approaches. They're doing their research online before ever speaking to an advisor. They're looking for evidence of expertise and authority, and they want to feel in control of the process. This is why educational content works so well. Instead of trying to sell them on meeting, first provide genuine value. Help them understand important concepts that directly impact their retirement security. Think about the difference in mindset. When someone attends a dinner seminar, they're often there for the free meal and feel obligated to sit through a sales pitch. But when someone chooses to watch educational content, they're actively engaged and learning. They're there because they want to be. What's fascinating is how this changes the entire dynamic of the first meeting. When someone books an appointment after watching educational content, they're not coming in wondering if the advisor knows what they're talking about. They've already seen the expertise in action. They're not there to be sold. They're there to learn more about implementing what they've learned. Prospects who come through this educational funnel are significantly more qualified. They understand basic concepts before they ever meet, which means conversations can be more sophisticated about their specific situation. This leads to higher close rates and larger case sizes because the relationships start from a position of authority and trust. Remember, people don't want to be sold to, but they do want to buy from experts they trust. This educational approach positions the advisor as that trusted expert from the very first interaction. Effective educational content addresses real concerns that keep ideal prospects up at night. When discussing sequence of returns risk, show exactly how market timing impacts retirement success. Demonstrate why traditional strategies might fall short, and present alternative approaches that can help protect their nest egg. For tax efficiency, explain the impact of taxes on retirement distributions and show how strategies for minimizing tax burden. Demonstrate how proper planning can save significant money in retirement. With estate planning, address concerns about legacy and wealth transfer, showing how proper planning protects family wealth and explaining strategies for minimizing estate tax burden. Here's what's critical. Content needs to create productive anxiety. Highlight real problems that prospects might not even know they have. Then provide clear solutions. For example, when explaining sequence of returns risk, the message might be, most retirees don't realize that two people with the same average return can have completely different retirement outcomes, based solely on when market downturns occur. The key is to balance education with emotion. Pure technical content won't engage viewers, but pure fear-mongering isn't effective either. The sweet spot is 70% education, 30% emotional impact. Show them the problem, help them understand why it matters, then present potential solutions. The most effective content elements include visual demonstrations of complex concepts, real-world examples and case studies, clear comparisons between different strategies, specific action steps viewers can take. Here's exactly how to put this framework into action. Start with content development. Create educational content videos addressing key concerns, but focus on teaching rather than selling. Keep content clear and actionable. The digital presence needs to be professional but approachable, with a clear focus on education and consistent branding across channels. The lead generation system should start with educational ads that pre-qualify prospects, leading to value-driven landing pages with a clear path to next steps. The specific technical requirements include high-quality webcam, like the Logitech Brio, professional lighting setup, clean professional background, quality microphone for clear audio. Campaign structure is crucial. Start with at least $100 per day in ad spend. Each campaign needs a minimum of $500 to properly test, and Facebook's algorithm needs 2 to 3 weeks to optimize. Don't judge results too quickly. Targeting should focus on ages 55 and up with investable assets. Layer in interests like retirement planning and investment. Exclude obvious non-prospects like financial advisors. The ideal audience size should be between 1 to 2 million people. The beauty of this educational approach is that it naturally filters prospects. People who engage with detailed retirement planning content are generally more serious about taking action. They're not just there for a free dinner. They're actively seeking solutions to specific concerns. This education-first approach positions advisors differently from competitors. Instead of leading with products or trying to book appointments immediately, establish yourself as a trusted source of knowledge. This dramatically changes the dynamic when prospects book a meeting. They're already viewing the advisor as an authority, rather than just another salesperson. Transform your advisory practice with a proven digital marketing system. Learn how to implement these strategies, including the complete educational content framework and campaign management system. Don't let another month go by struggling with outdated marketing methods. Take action now to start attracting the right prospects consistently and predictably. Subscribe to learn more about digital marketing strategies that are working right now for financial advisors.